Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at right now is called Sea Leg Journeys. And if you haven't already heard the term sea legs, this is something that is described as what you get when you've been seasick the first time, because you usually only get it once ever. So it's an interesting name for a channel, and Sea Leg Journeys is going to bring us on cruises, particularly lately on Carnival Cruise Lines, and apparently that's where the party's at. They certainly do a great job of showing us what to expect when we are able to go on a cruise. And these two creators together they do an incredible job of back and forth between each other. To be honest with you, I don't know how much they script or how much is ad-lib between the two of them, but they really put a lot of consideration into how to present their videos. And you'll have to head to their channel to see what I'm talking about. They've got shorts, videos, and live streams. I didn't understand what they had meant. They just celebrated their 1,000 subscribers with a live stream yesterday, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety and content that you see when you get here. They might be taking you around to introduce you to the crew. They might be taking you to the restaurants or other areas to show you the different activities that you can engage in. And they do, like I said, a really great and thorough job. We feature a different channel every single day here on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within our community. Sea Leg Journeys came into the Superchat family about a month ago, just blazing with generosity and engagement here in the chat, for which I'm grateful. We feature these channels across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. We do that so that you literally have the opportunity to meet hundreds of loyal and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. So I hope you'll enjoy connecting to Sea Leg Journeys, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 subscribers that they're thinking about. And I've got quite a few names on the wheel already right now. Here in Superchat, the wheel and the screen are open to everyone. We'll be here for about 2 to 2.5 hours. We will be putting channels on the screen the whole time. Based on who's been most active in the chat, that is counted much more than how long people spend here. I have a robot in the background that helps out with that. After a little while, we put names onto the wheel, which is of course random, and then eventually they come up onto the screen. So some of the names that are on there already are VS Speaks Royally, Home Bartending with John, Mike, and Rihanna Family Vlogs, because they're all members. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Same for moderators. Scratch and PPA, of course, is one of the most supportive creators that I've met in my 5.5 years on YouTube. He's on the wheel already with Happy Lux, our dear friend, who recently, in the last few months, crossed over 100,000 subscribers. And then Kristen Welton, my love, is here as both a member and a moderator. Michael's Adventures, of course, sends his regards. He's a beloved and dedicated moderator here. He's been a dear friend for a long time. He tries to make it every stream that he can, but just due to a work schedule, he won't be here today. We'll likely see him next weekend. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel right now. And for anybody that's brand new, I hope that you are feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat in the next couple of hours. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to get a few more names onto the wheel because I see that Odom's Homestead is here. And like I said, we always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Woman Outdoors is here from Pennsylvania. And I'm going to see who else is with us. Chef Sketty just renewed a membership, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. We'll get them onto the wheel right away as well. And John H. Shelton from the UK is in the house. He's actually got a couple of channels. One of those has over 7,000 subscribers. And Chris and Larry Homestead are here. They've got over 10,000 subscribers as well. Actually, over 11,000 now, if I'm right. Every time I look at a channel like that, I'm always impressed with the fact that they're growing so rapidly. Chris and Larry Homestead are incredible supporters, as well as they run a fantastic homesteading channel with a large family as well. But we'll talk about that when we get their channel up. Lake and Kisses is here. And Melody Maid, who is our featured channel from yesterday. We always, like I said, feature a channel every single day at the beginning of Tuber Chat for 5 or 10 minutes just to introduce you to generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Really Haunted Places is in the house again. They have 3 channels, including Good Cemeteries Gone Bad and USA Scratchers. We'll look at them soon enough. The Bud Files is here. They're here with us every day. Modern day archaeologists. And the Stock Explorer was live earlier, and I didn't give myself time to get in there today. I was working on stuff for next weekend, actually. Episode 500 of Tuber Chat is coming up next week. And it will be very much like the regular live streams that we do here, but I will add in a surprise. We'll talk about that next week when we get there. Alex Polenta Valenza, good to see you in the house. Blue House Travels is here. That is the second channel from Social Couplepreneur. And then Courtney Shanice Reviews is in the house. Gloria's Platter is here with us, and we're going to get a great look at her channel today because we're going to go and raid after Tuber Chat in about 2.5 hours. She has her monetization celebration coming up today, so we're going to be happy to celebrate with her, and we're all very excited for her. Miss Canadian Scrapper, a fellow Canadian in the house. Natalie Nicole's ASMR is here with us. Nathaniel Townsell is back, and I think we have a brand new channel after the Rose Life has been back with us. Stories Told by Becky, is that right? Stories Told by Beaky, I think, is brand new. So again, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Now, I'll have to ask everybody just for your patience. If I've missed anything in the chat, which I usually do in the beginning of the streams, then if there's something specific that you wanted me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I'm just putting Truly Miracle on the wheel because they happen to be a member as well. Electronic Studio Plus, good to see you back in the house again. They were here with us yesterday. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And one more time, we're looking at Sea Legs Journey. So they're going to take us around on cruises, lately particularly on Carnival Cruise Line, where the party is definitely at. And they do a very thorough job of showing us around. They introduce us to people. They show us the amenities. They show us the food, which I know everybody loves. And they're very detailed, actually, to think about that as well. The reason why I'm mentioning this so much is because when I feature a channel, I tend to go through some more of their content in the days before or hours before we feature them, just to pick up on any of the things I may not have already noticed while I get to know these channels. And Sea Legs Journey does a very thorough job of considering the details we might want to know, so that we know exactly what to expect when it's time to be able to go on a cruise. And I hope at some point everybody who wishes to go would have an opportunity. This channel really hits home for me because I happened to work on a cruise ship for one summer a long time ago, but it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to one day being able to cruise again. And it's wonderful to have channels like this that can let us know what to expect and share the fun with us. So Bipolar Aquatics, good to see you back in the house. Michael the Realist is here. They happen to be a member. Just getting them onto the wheel because, like I said, we put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Let me spin and we'll get another channel ready to come up right now. Oh, Women Outdoors put a short up. So, interestingly, we'll look at it when Kristen Welton's channel comes up, but we got pummeled by snow. I was wondering if Women Outdoors would, because they're only a few hours away from me, and Kristen and I are in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada, and just barely on the Canadian side of the border, right? And we got pummeled with that snowstorm. And Kristen had the foresight to go out and do a shorts video, and she got over 20,000 views on it already, which is fantastic. I wish I did the same, but I did not. And then, so stories told by Beaky. The truth is, actually, here in Superchat, we have channels of all different types, all different genres, and to be honest with you, I never cease to be amazed by some of the things that we find, not that they don't suit YouTube, but that I didn't know that some of the genres that were out there were so unbelievably popular, right? So you will literally meet a lot of different creators here of all different types, all different ages, all different areas around the world, as we would expect. But I find it very exciting. You know, when I started on YouTube 5.5 years ago, I was following a few channels that had, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers and stuff like that. And it was only after about 1.5 years or so that I was introduced to the small YouTuber community. And after that point, now 99% of the channels that I follow or more have less than 10,000 subscribers. And I really enjoy the real world look that we get from what creators are bringing to us. And I really enjoy the different variety in content that we find here in the Superchat family. For instance, we're literally here to support each other as creators, regardless of our niche. But one of the things you can think about as well is, while you're introducing people to your own channel and videos, you're also introducing a lot of the people from here in Superchat into your genre. And you might make fans out of some of the people who are discovering your type of content for the first time, therefore possibly even helping your own genre or community of channels. Bluehouse Travels, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We always put super chatters on the screen right away, so we will get them ready to go, and they will be up next before I spin the wheel. And thank you for that. Again, that's the second channel from Social Couplepreneur as well. Hall A. Rita is in the house, and they're talking about swapping playlists. Actually, if anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Ghostly Wins is here for from Australia. Sister Diva, it's good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Andre Southgate is here. He brings us prize fighting. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody, but as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So we're looking at Lake and Kisses. Now, this is a channel I'm still getting to know. They're fairly new in the Superchat family. We've only had their channel up on the screen a couple of times. They've got 311 subscribers right now. Great to see they grabbed their handle. Those are very important. I hope everybody is sniping your handles if you can. Christmas decoration with a cherry on top is Danforth Avenue Wellness. Thank you for coming in. They change their channel name almost every day, and they bring a lot of fun into the chat and everywhere they go, actually. When we look at Lake and Kisses, I'm just going to hit their videos here for a second. Now, most of these are quite short, but I'm going to take another one here, and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list, and that will just give me a chance to go through another piece of content. One of the things I like about putting channels on the screen here in Superchat is the fact that I get to know channels over time. And then over weeks and months, by watching content like videos and live streams, I get to know what the channels are all about. And then if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I always enjoy getting to know creators behind the channels. It helps the stories that I tell when I feature you on the screen. And anybody can reach out to me anytime. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with. But I enjoy learning lessons from creators of all sizes while they're on their YouTube journey. Literally anything noticed that can help anybody at all. And I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, Twitter some of the time as well. Stephanie G, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. when you look for Stephanie G, it might take a second, so you got to really work on the filters to let YouTube know that you're looking for a channel, and possibly put quotes around it. It might take a moment. The more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we will all rise up the search results eventually, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for our particular channels, or Stephanie G in that case, right? But one of the things you can keep in mind is to just match the avatar when you get to a channel, and that will really help. But it's of great service to any channel owner to be searching, finding, and clicking on their name. That's why we put so much focus on it here. So Bluehouse Travels is up here right now. This is the second channel from Social Couplepreneur. And I'm going to have to see what they've said here. We've got an update on the cruise status from CDC, which is understandable. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Bluehouse Travels. It's interesting because, like I said, this is the second channel from Social Couplepreneur, and I'll show you their original channel in a moment. But it's wonderful that we have somebody that can both share with us knowledge about the travel industry, but then be used as a resource when it's time for us to book our own travel as well. So I hope everybody will connect with them and see what they've got going on. And then 86 subscribers on this channel, but I'm going to show you Social Couplepreneur. And you'll see what they've got over here. They're on the road to 2,000 subscribers on this channel. Now, I know I'm behind. I'm just going to grab your latest video. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up a little bit. And I'm going to set my notification for the premiere that they've got coming up in a couple of days. One of the things we're recommending to everybody is to always set notifications for everything that we see, because whether they're premieres or live streams, it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm, and that can be helpful as well. So Bluehouse Travels has taken over as our stream boss. You'll see the video game life meter under my camera there. Every Super Chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss. Whoever knocks it out and takes over gets some extra exposure for a little bit of time, and that will be Bluehouse Travels now. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody is still active, we should get around to everybody. And it's time to spin the wheel. So let's get another channel up here. Thank you one more time, Bluehouse Travels, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. They have done that before as well. So there's another channel in the chat, and Asan, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you in the house. I just got to see if that's, I got to look at that channel in the background. We're going to look at, I just ripped off somebody's chance on the wheel here. I can't tell if that was Scratch and PPA. I think it was. I'm trying desperately to to stare at the screen here. It's right on the line. I think it was Scratch and PPA. Just please correct me if I'm wrong, if that might have been Happy Lux. And then for Asan in the house, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I think I missed a new channel coming in too, and I didn't mean to do that. So pardon me if I'm not mistaken. But again, hopefully anybody that's brand new today is feeling welcome. And it's okay, maybe I'm mistaken. So when we look at Scratch and PPA, we see one of the most supportive creators that I have met in 5.5 years on YouTube. Just to give you an idea, he came into the Superchat family within our first 20 or 30 episodes and has been here ever since for every single stream. Can you imagine the idea that somebody would support you 450 or more times and for hours every single time? Not to mention, you know, he's been a dear friend for a long time. He supports on all of my channels, and he's literally described as somebody who is seeming to be everywhere all the time. He's actually the reason why I use those words to describe a few other creators now as well. So when we think about support and how that might play out, Scratch and PPA literally seems to be supporting everywhere all the time for everything, but it all comes rushing back to him in a flood of support during his premieres, which run every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. It is very fast-paced, very high energy, a lot of fun to be a part of, and you will meet more friends and family members when you're on his channel for those premieres. There are some of us who actually have alarms on our phones and literally text each other to make sure that we don't miss Scratch and PPA's premieres. Now, I'm going to set my notification here. There's always this glitch or bug when somebody puts a video in their featured position here where the notification doesn't come on, but you'll see it there. Now, in his video series, it's interactive, and what I mean by that is you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. If you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do, so it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And hopefully everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA on the outside social networks, because I think you'll find it to be an inspiring way that he is able to marry in the outside social networks to bring in traffic to his channel and videos. And then as well, you'll notice presentation is always on the forefront of his mind, because he's got that bright, beautiful avatar matching the weekly updated banner that also goes along with the thumbnail for each video. So he puts a lot of work and thought and consideration into presentation, not to mention consistency, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Scratch and PPA, getting some of that support coming back to you. He is fully monetized. He's got Super Chats available right now. We're hoping for memberships at some point. And then on the road right now to 1,400 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer. And then thank you, Ghostly Wins. Yes, the wheel, it's been so fast. I don't even know where the time goes. The year has gone by fast. Time flies. That is certainly the case. But hopefully everybody's enjoying their YouTube journey. You know, there's a lot of positive that comes through our YouTube journeys. A little bit of negative comes along with that as well. But I hope that everybody is truly enjoying the journey along the way. I'm sure we all wish we could have 100,000 subscribers or 1 million or 10 million or, you know, things like that. And I promise any channel that wants to can have at least 10,000 subscribers. I believe anybody that truly wants to can have 100,000. That's just questionable right now because it can take years, and we don't know what the world's going to look like 2 or 3 years from now. But like I said, hopefully everybody's enjoying the journey. So Ghostly Wins, thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up right now. We always put Super Chatters on the screen right away in order, and then members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And I noticed that actually Paul A. Rita just dropped a super chat as well, so we're going to get that channel up next, and we'll be spinning the wheel soon again, I'm sure. And you'll notice that a link was dropped. We don't do a lot of link drops here, but when Bottissimo is working correctly, which is most of the time, it drops a link every time somebody does a super chat like that. I think I missed a new channel coming in. Yes, Universal U, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ghostly Wins has been a dear friend for a long time as well. He comes from Australia, and one of the things I like describing about this creator is the fact that when you can catch them for a live stream, you can actually feel the fun and energy that this creator is having while they do their video gameplay. Now, they bring retro video games more than anything else. You'll notice the Sega and Nintendo logos. I grew up with that stuff, literally. I had both of those systems in my later teen years. But Ghostly Wins is still able to introduce me to games that I had not already seen, both from back in the day and all the way from there to here. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety and content that he's got on his channel as well. Ghostly Wins now has 762 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer to the 800 we know he's thinking about. He posts frequently, almost every single day it seems lately. I'm I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos, put it in my catch-up list to make sure I get caught up. Bonnie's Corner, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in for the second time. Cooking with Jory, good to see you here as well. Thank you for being here. And then, hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So, thank you one more time, Ghostly Wins, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. You know, you wonder to yourself, I mentioned Scratch and PPA as a supporter, but you might wonder, like, you know, as the time goes on during your YouTube journey and you build friendships with other creators, you might wonder who's still going to be with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road, and more so, who's truly going to have your back out in the YouTube streets, right? Because we tend to, it's not that you want to live in a bubble or anything like that. It's just you get enveloped with your own channel and your own community. It's easy to forget that there's a lot of other things that go on outside. Ghostly Wins has been a true friend for a very long time. Somebody who I know out there in the YouTube streets truly has my back both inside and outside of Superchat. And the reason why I put so much focus on that is I just want you to understand that that's the kind of support you can get back from Ghostly Wins in particular. But also, I hope you find it inspiring to know that there are people out there who will truly take interest in your own channel, your success, as much as you would do to them. Right? And that's the idea. So here in Superchat, we always live with generosity in mind. The idea is to give much more than you expect to receive. We find it coming back in overwhelming amounts of support, and you hear that in the stories that I tell. So Holly Rita is up here right now. Thank you for another Superchat. I really do appreciate that. Holly Rita is getting close to 1,600 subscribers, and more than anything else, they do product reviews, hauls, on this channel, but they also, let me just read their video description because they said it, unboxing videos, and then possibly cooking and baking is the other things we might see on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety. I'm just going to take the video that you've got in your featured position here and put it on my catch-up list. There's lots of things everybody can do to dress up the front page of their YouTube channel, but it's great to see Holly Rita is already using some of that and moving things around the way that they would like. And then I see Wicked Awesome Gardening is in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And are we getting ready for snow? Yeah, says Danforth Avenue Wellness. If I'm right, you got pummeled with snow as well, no? We were burying our cars out for hours yesterday. And then, oh, thank you, Wicked Awesome Gardening. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2 hours, you know, every time we stream, or certainly 4 times a week and all that. I really do appreciate every moment. You know, the sad truth about the friendships that are built on YouTube is the idea that when you start your YouTube channel and you're on your way towards 100 subscribers, you might have creators that you see every single day, but by the time you get to 1,000, you're only seeing them once every couple of weeks and this and that in a lot of cases. And it's okay, because what happens is I find that friendships on YouTube are no different than friendships in life, where you might have a dear friend that you've known for many, many years but haven't talked to in a while, and 5 years or 10 years later you pick up the phone and it's just like yesterday. You just pick up where you left off. I think it's the same thing here. But as long as everybody is supporting each other and doing as much as we can for each other, then it is going, you know, everybody's fine. We see channels growing, hitting different milestones and things like that all the time. Thank you one more time, Holly Rita, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Ghostly Wins, as well. Hyper Blitz, I'm not sure if I welcomed you today, but it's always good to have you here. Hyper Blitz is with us almost every single day. Woman Outdoors is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. Now, we're going to look at the shorts video that they talked about, because they said they got hit with the snow up here in the northeastern United States. So I'm in Canada. I'm right across the border from Niagara Falls in New York. But let's see what Woman Outdoors caught. Well, they're bundled up better than I was. I forgot boots and everything else. So that's fantastic. That's great. And hopefully everybody will go over there and check that out. And I'm glad that you got out there to do that. Linda's Mixed Up Mess, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then, yeah, Outgoing Azzy, when you're setting up a video, there's a place to schedule it, but you have to take your time, and it's easier to do on a computer than it is on a phone. If you could do that, there'll be a button that says set up as Premiere or set up Premiere, and that's where the options are to make your video a Premiere so that it doesn't fire right away. But just let me know if you get that done. We'll try to raid you tomorrow if you can get that happening. Outgoing Azzy's been a dear friend for a long time. 50 Cent 17, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And Woman Outdoors comes to us, like I said, from Pennsylvania. So the thing I talk about with this channel all the time, Woman Outdoors is here with us almost every day. They've been an incredible supporter, and we did feature this channel not too long ago. Just like Sea Leg Journeys today that we saw for the first 5 or 10 minutes of the stream, Woman Outdoors was also featured. And like I said, I like to go through a creator's content. You know, I'm watching videos as much as I can all week long, hanging out in live streams, premieres, things like that. But what I like to do is go through a few videos all at once just to pick up on some of the things I may not have already seen. So I find Woman Outdoors channel very compelling, and the reason why is because they're able to bring us all 4 seasons in their outdoor content. So they take us camping to really interesting places, and then as well they do fishing, bushcraft activities. They happen to be a knife collector. They're also doing a lot of product reviews, which is great, and you can see shorts, so they're active in that as well. And I just think that it's a great hook that this channel has to be able to show us all these different things. We get the extreme cold, the extreme heat, the rain, the snow, the sun, and everything in between. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Woman Outdoors. I'm sure she's excited. She hit 1,000 subscribers. We'd love to push her a little bit farther, make sure that 1,000 stays locked in, and get her working on the road towards 1,100. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And Outlaw Creative, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, see, so Holly Rita is saying it's very hard to keep up with everyone. It is. It's impossible. So when you think about, so Tuber Chat, for instance, is a different kind of channel, right? This is a utilitarian channel. It's meant as a support stream, or growth stream is a popular name for places like this. And I subscribe to every single channel that is subscribed to this channel, of course, right? So now we're talking about me being subscribed just here to 4,000 channels. It's impossible. I couldn't watch 4,000 videos a week or even a month if I wanted to. It's literally almost impossible, right? But as long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, then everybody will be just fine. I have to be honest. I run more videos than I watch through playlists and things like that. You know that I have this thing called the catch-up list that I talk about. Let's look through Odom's Homestead's videos, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So they've got a new video. It's a short one, but I'm going to take this video and I'm going to add this into the playlist that I've made called Catch-up here. It was actually lovingly named this way by Ghostly Winds, who we saw earlier. And I keep that name. Now, that's just a private playlist that I have for myself. Pardon me, but after each episode of Tuber Chat, I usually have about 30 videos in there. I don't put a video for every channel. I just do it once in a while. But that gives me enough videos that at the end of the day, I actually sort the playlist by which videos are the shortest first, so that I can watch while I work on a computer or, you know, whatever else I'm doing. And then when it gets to be like too long, or if I have to step away, the playlist can continue to run. Everybody's getting their watch minutes. I get to go through a lot of different videos and stay caught up with channels. Sometimes I see things that I want to go back for and things like that. But that's how you can get through literally at least hundreds of videos a week. It's possible, but thousands is just too much. But Odom's Homestead is up here right now, and what I find from a lot of the creators in the homesteading community of channels, like Garden State Gardener, who's just coming in right now, and Don Ray B, who's in the house as well, is that the creators behind these channels seem to have an instinctive nature to want to share knowledge and resources with each other, and I think that's wonderful. There's something to be learned from probably every homesteading channel, if not gardening, ranching, farming, camping, outdoor fishing types of channels. I kind of group these channels all together in my own mind because I find similarities in the creators behind those channels. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Odom's Homestead is here with us often. They were recently featured as well. They've got just over 400 subscribers right now. It looks like they've got it locked in, but we'd love to push them a little bit closer towards the 500 subscribers that they're thinking about right now. Garden State Gardener dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. That's Joe. I'm going to get that channel ready to go right now. If anybody has not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then Mary Coco Pocahontas, the plug daughter. Good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We always put super chatters on the screen in order, and then members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So we're going to look at Mary Coco Pocahontas, the plug daughter, next, right after Garden State Gardener for the same reason, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. And then yeah, Outgoing Azzy, you're just going to have to practice at that, but I'm sure you'll get it if you try a few more times, or, you know, maybe even the next time you'll get it. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. See, Wicked Awesome Gardening is saying, ooh, they missed the thumbs up, right? Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up, especially on a phone, because like I said, you have to turn the chat off to get that done. Sometimes you walk into a live stream or a premiere, even a video, and it could be something that draws you in right away, and you get, you know, instantly drawn into the content or conversation, and then, you know, want to leave comments and things like that. But the thumbs up is really, really helpful, so I appreciate that. Rock Chick Beauty's coming in from the UK. They're dropping a super chat as well, so thank you for that. We're going to look at that channel right after Mary Coco Pocahontas. That's quite a name, but definitely unique, that's for sure. I find that the longer names on YouTube are easier for me to remember. Frasball Collects is in the house. They put out a new video today as well, and that is of the Queen, a memorial collector coin. And that's what Frasball Collects does on their channel, is talk to us about numismatic collectible coins. So we'll see that soon enough. Garden State Gardener is up here right now, and I'm just going to take your latest video. This is the Sunday Funday registration video. So Sunday Funday is a live stream that we talk about almost every day here on Tuber Chat, because it's a wild time. Very fast-paced, very high energy. His live stream, the chat that accompanies it rivals those of Hilda DC or Scratch and PPA or Stock Explorer, for instance. Really fast-paced live stream. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members there, but it's a lot of fun. He does giveaways during the live stream and often has other StreamYard panelists come up. Now, Joe from Garden State Gardener does a lot on this channel, and of course, he comes to us through the homesteading community of channels. Now, he does a lot of shout-out videos, probably more than I've ever seen from anybody else. And Joe does this incredible job of making people feel like they're a part of the community, a community that reaches far beyond his channel and himself, yet you still understand that it's anchored by Garden State Gardener and Joe, the creator behind the channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him. He does bring us a lot of gardening, talk of seeds and things like that. He gets involved in challenges and collaborations like seed swaps with other creators. Like I said, there's giveaways on Sunday Funday. I'm not sure what the time limit is on the Sunday Funday registration video, so when you can get, when the cutoff is for how to get involved in that for the giveaways on the Sunday Funday live stream. But that'll be tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, like I said, shorts. He's done at least 4, if not 5, shout-out videos for Tuber Chat. And like I said, he pulls a lot of creators together. I think that some of the friendships that have flourished, at least for myself personally, here in the Tuber Chat family, have been enhanced by Garden State Gardener. For that, I'm incredibly grateful. But he's a wonderful creator. creator, a kind-hearted person, and an advocate for helping people grow their channels as well. So he's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. But thank you for another super chat, Garden State Gardener. He's done that countless times, and I do appreciate that extra generous support. So like I said, we always put super chatters up on the screen in order. And so Mary Coco Pocahontas, the plug daughter, is up right now. And with 479 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 they're thinking about. They have got their community tab already, but we definitely want to move them a little bit farther. And then we see that this creator is bringing us shorts, videos, and live streams, but I think they're just here for the second time, so we're still getting to know this channel. What I'm going to do is take one of their videos. I might take a live stream replay. Pray for your enemies is an interesting idea, and I think I'm going to take that video and put it into my catch-up list. That will give me a chance just to watch another video. And like I said, I like putting channels on the screen here because I get to know the channels over time, but I enjoy watching content so I can get to know what the channels are about. And then the stories get better every time you're here on Superchat, or hopefully that's the idea. You should hear it in the stories I tell about some of the creators who have been here with us for a long time. Al Chaff, my back step, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Lori's Vlogs and Shorts is the second channel from Lori's Tech Time. So I'll get them onto the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Wicked Awesome Gardening is just dropping a super chat. And I appreciate that extra generous support. So we're going to get that channel up right after Rock Chick Beauty. And Outgoing Azzy is not only an outgoing creator, but always encouraging and inspiring as well. So thank you one more time, Mary Coco Pocahontas, the plug's daughter. Thank you so much again for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And Rock Chick Beauty's up right now. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. I think she's been with us about 2 years now, actually. And again, that just goes back to the idea you never know who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road when you start your YouTube journey. But I hope you find it inspiring to know that there's definitely creators out there who will be willing to support you for that length of time and beyond. And then oh, the Stream Boss. So Wicked Awesome Gardening, yes, the way that the Stream Boss works, and what we're talking about is that video game life meter under my camera there. It's a feature from Streamlabs, and it's built in, but there's other things like that out there. Stream Elements has one, I'm sure there's others. And you set them up based on how you want them to act. There's a few features that you can customize and things like that. Mine is set to 1 point per American penny. So if you see how many points are left on the Stream Boss, you can see exactly what it's going to take to knock it out. And that gives you an idea of exactly how that thing works. Because we have a few creators now who try to snipe that thing, because you do get the extra exposure for a little while. And here in Tuber Chat, it usually changes over just once or twice. Since we're here for 2.5 hours or so, you might be on the screen for an hour in that way. Purple Tube, good to see you in the house. Samantha's Lifestyle, Mantha, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Don Ray B got it once, yes. And then thank you, Outgoing Azzy. I appreciate the kind words as well. So Rock Chick Beauty's up here right now. She also dropped a super chat. She has done that countless times, as a matter of fact. She comes to us from the UK. This is a creator who actually reset and restarted their channel a while back, probably 1.5 years ago. And it's interesting because you wonder to yourself, you know, if I knew then what I know now, would I be able to move faster? And she certainly has. So Rock Chick Beauty now has 1,000 subscribers. And I know there are a lot of us in the Tuber Chat family who are going to be very excited to know that Rock Chick Beauty has crossed that milestone. Now, she does shorts, videos, and live streams. She started with beauty. And while she does a lot of that, there could be get ready with me type videos, a lot of product reviews, unboxings, things, and now even sponsored videos, which is great. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety and content, but she's incredibly supportive, always working on presentation on her channel as well. You'll see a brand new updated banner here. Her avatar was updated recently. She changes those things up frequently. And while she gives a different thumbnail to every single video on her channel, she does have presentation in mind and a similar look throughout. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She has been a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least, for a long time. The J. Jordan, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the share. If anybody does have the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right this second, but it could also see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay, because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share. So I'll appreciate it. And Wicked Awesome Gardening is coming up right now. They also dropped a super chat on us, so thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty and Wicked Awesome Gardening. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. Wicked Awesome Gardening again is coming to us from the what I call the homesteading community of channels. And I talk about this when I talk about gardening or farming or ranching or camping or fishing and a lot of outdoor creators, because they share knowledge and resources with each other through their content, but I think that's an instinctive nature in some of these creators. Now you can see this is a dynamic couple of creators who are always having fun. 2,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we could push them a little bit farther towards the 2,400 they're thinking about. I can't believe how behind I am with your channel, but I'm just going to grab your latest visit. And they're going to visit Goldshaw Farm. So I haven't heard of that before, but that's really cool that you're doing something like that. I think I'm going to enjoy that video. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with these creators, growing wicked awesome food from yard to table, which is, you know, probably at the height of popularity right now, if that makes any sense the way I'm saying it. I mean, it's just become a huge thing. I think YouTube and the creators behind these channels have really played a big part in bringing awareness to people in the idea of being able to grow their own things. As a matter of fact, I have not, since probably grade school, grown anything of my own, and I still have not, but a while back, one of the channels here in Tuber Chat called Hope Bus, who's a neighbor just from about half an hour up the road from us, we went to go visit them, and they actually put a tomato and a basil plant in our hands and said, here, you're going to start growing stuff right now. And Kristen was looking after that, and she was taking a lot of basil off of that plant for a long time. And we had some tomatoes from it as well, which is wonderful. So I'm glad that we've started. You know, I hope one day to be able to do a lot more, but I'm glad that we have people like Wicked Awesome Gardening to help us along the way by sharing their journey. And then not to mention, we see some cooking videos. I thought I put this video in my ketchup list the other day. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like I recognize the thumbnail on this video, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. It's okay. Now I got two of your videos to watch. Nicole Chafe, good to see you in the house. Sorry, Nicole Chaff, I think it is, right? Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Dave Collier Camping, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. I caught them the other day. I was happy to catch you. Sure Media Atelier, good to see you in the house as well. Another fellow Canadian is here. And thank you one more time, Wicked Awesome Gardening, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, we always put super chatters on the screen right away in order, and then members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And thank you, Samantha's Lifestyle Mantha. Stephanie G is coming up right now. Now, here's one thing that's going to be helpful when we're looking for these channels. I have looked for Stephanie G many times, but if I search out, because it's saved in my address bar now on my Chrome browser, I'm able to get to her by her handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that handle into the chat, and then maybe that will help find this creator. So it's Stephanie_G with a dot at the end. But the more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we're going to rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Stephanie G. Thank you for that share, Blue House Travels. Pardon me just for a second, and then we'll be right back. All right, pardon me for that. Stephanie G is up right now. Just fixing my green screen. For those of you who didn't already know, this is a portable green screen, and I did a review of this on my personal channel a while back. If you think about it, this green screen has been used more than 500 times, and it's still in perfect shape. I love it. So you can go and check that out as well if you want to. I think it's just fantastic because you can take it anywhere that you need. The truth of the matter is, for the size of it, I've got to put it right up to the back of my chair to get the spacing right for it. But they have different sizes of these things and everything anyway. I just thought you might be interested to know. So as well, oh, how do you find a person's handle? So Chris and Larry Homestead, now they're just literally coming out under the names when you look at a creator's front page. Wonder if it's on the About page. It's not. So yeah, it'll just be under their name. I'm not sure how that's showing up on a phone yet. I'm on YouTube much more on a computer than I ever am on a phone. But if we search for Stephanie, it's Stephanie_G dot. But that will hopefully help. But if you search this creator out, and then that's really going to help them, because Stephanie G is an incredibly popular name on YouTube alone. But if we match the avatar when we get to this channel, the other thing for Stephanie G and other creators that have names that are a little bit harder to find, the best success in TuberChat anyway for everybody is always to make the first move, reach out to creators. So for Stephanie G right now, like if you see somebody saying in the chat that they're trying to find you, what I would do in your shoes is to go, let them know that you're going to go visit them. Then head to their channel, watch one of their videos, leave a long comment, right? We're always leaving 3-4 sentence comments so that they don't get held for review. Once you've done that and get, subscribe, put the bell on, give the thumbs up, you come back, let them know you've done that. Then they can go into their comment section and click right on your channel. So it's not as helpful as it would be by searching and finding, but it can be a little bit tough, right? And for creators that haven't had to do that like hundreds of times yet, it might be a little more frustrating than helpful. But that's an idea. The best success for everybody is always found in making the first move here in TuberChat, reaching out to other creators, supporting them with all the things we wish they would do for us, and then they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. Don Ray B just gifted a membership, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. It's a really generous thing to have done. Now, Don Ray B is already a member here, so they're on the wheel. And then as well, you have to be a member to gift memberships, and we don't get to choose who gets it. So there's kind of a mystery there, and I don't mind the idea. It kind of goes along with our theme with the Wheel of Doom here and everything else. But Garden State Gardener picked up that membership. And the way that YouTube distributes those, by the way, is based on, the YouTube algorithm, or whatever we want to call it, the recommendation engine, that is picking up on who are some of the most active participants in the channel or the live streams. So I'm glad that Garden State Gardener was able to pick that up. Thank you, Don Ray B. It's a wonderful thing to have done. I really do appreciate that. I think what we're going to do now, actually, is I'm going to put Don Ray B's channel up. We'll treat those like a super chat, because it is another generous thought, a monetary donation to the channel, and I do appreciate that. Things like that, of course, here are absolutely unnecessary. Very much appreciated when they do come through, but we leave everything open to everybody. You do not have to super chat. You do not have to be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. It just takes a long time. But basically what happens is after a little while, usually an hour to an hour and a half, I will start adding names to the wheel from our chat list based on who's been most active during the live stream, so everybody has a chance to be on the wheel on the screen. Just Andrea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Mobile Game, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Home Bartending with John has a new review. Now, this creator's doing a lot of reviews on their channel, but they've actually got some really compelling content here. This channel hits home for me just because I worked in nightclubs and bars for a lot of my adult life, but Home Bartending with John is going to show us how we can make some of the most popular cocktails at home. He's got a really elaborate home bar setup, but he even takes us shopping and brings us an unboxing video to show us what it takes to keep a bar like this maintained. He'll also show us some of the tools along with tips and tricks that we need to make some of these cocktails, but he'll do it in different variations. And that's, I think, what I've found most compelling about his content is the idea that he'll show you a quick and easy way to get something made if that's what you're looking for, or a more traditional recipe if you want something a little more rich with a few more ingredients and things like that. He's also expanded the content. He's constantly thinking about new ideas to stay within the niche, yet expand the content on the channel. For instance, 6 low-calorie cocktails is a video that you're going to find here. I know that's going to be popular with a lot of our keto channels and other channels as well. And he's got a lot of shorts videos as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Home Bartending with John is here with us every single day. An incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And with 203 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 300 we know he's going to be thinking about. How to Flex Living, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I was lucky to catch them on a live stream last week. And then Mobile Game, you'll meet lots of friends here. The best idea is always to reach out to other creators first and support their channel, knowing that they will turn around and do the same thing for you. Here in Superchat, we live with generosity in the forefront of our mind, giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that it will come back to us. So, AG Born Jamaican is also in the house, a longtime friend of Superchat. They're a member. I've got them on the wheel. I'm just going to put up Don Ray B right now. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. AG Born Jamaican just dropped a Superchat on us. Thank you for that extra generous support. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, that channel will be the next one that we look at before we spin the wheel again. For the same reason, Don Ray B actually just gifted a membership in the chat, and for that reason we put that channel up right away as well. Don Ray B has been a longtime friend of Superchat. She actually supports on all of my channels, for which I'm grateful. Now, Don Ray B is somebody who is positive and inspiring, if that makes sense, and somebody who wants to literally encourage us to chase our dreams and make those dreams come true. You know, it can sound a little cliche sometimes, especially when somebody like me might talk like that and say, you know, you really should be chasing your dreams. You can make your dreams come true, but it's absolutely possible. And Don Ray B is showing us, you know, some of the things in life that we might want to go after might be, you know, a big production. But it's wonderful when you can take the steps to make that happen and then share now on YouTube that journey so that you can inspire others. And that's what Don Ray B is doing. So what this is another homesteading channel where this creator has moved to 4 acres and they're showing us the lessons that they learn while they live the homesteading lifestyle. So it's wonderful to see the positivity in the banner that they've got right there. Each new day is an opportunity to make your dreams come true. That is what Dawn Ray B is doing for herself, and like I said, that's what she wants to inspire in us. So she's doing it with videos and shorts right now. I wonder if live streams might be an idea for the future also. And then, one more time, we're going to look at AG Born Jamaican. Now, thank you one more time, Dawn Ray B, for gifting that membership. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. AG Born Jamaican is coming up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel. AG Born Jamaican has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They've got over 6,000 subscribers now, and they are going to bring us, it says do-it-yourself and vlogs, but they actually bring a lot more variety on their channel. You'll see that when you get there. Some of the videos they've put out lately are quite short, but I caught them for a live stream the other day. I didn't realize that was so quick. But what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me keep caught up with them. And then as well, AG Born Jamaican is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Oh, and then Chris and Larry Homestead is asking about Streamlabs. So here's my window right here. Pardon me, AG Born Jamaican. So Streamlabs is here, and you can see that I've got different scenes here. So you'll see when I hit, for instance, an F key on my keyboard, I can get it into this scene that I have called Be Right Back Short. And this allows me to keep the mic on. The music stays at its level. That's for when I've just got to do something really quick and then come back into the scene. And then you see it populates with all this stuff. Up in the upper right portion is an extra screen. So one of these days I'll do a behind the scenes video or photo, like to show you exactly how I'm doing Tuber Chat. But if you can imagine, I'm on a computer, I've got 2 screens. One of them has the wheel and the channel that's being featured, and then the other screen has the other stuff that I need to see to keep up with the chat and everything like that. Of course, the webcam with a green screen. The logo is actually part of the background. It's like embedded into the background. These are slides for the members and moderators. And then we've got our activity list, which is another Streamlabs feature at the bottom of the screen. But anyway, that gives you a bit of an idea. So it can be a little complex feeling to get started with Streamlabs, but it allows things like this to be able to be put on the screen, a lot of interactive stuff. You need somewhat of a powerful computer. I had bought a couple of years ago a brand new iMac, and it was just a base model, but it was brand new, and I thought it should have been able to handle some of the things, and it wasn't. We had a little bit of trouble in this and that, and I've recently upgraded again to the newest of the Macs, and this thing is able to handle it, luckily. So I'm running an M2 MacBook Pro with 24 gigs of RAM, to give you an idea of what it's taken to make things so buttery smooth here. Mobile game, we don't do any link drops here, but your best success is going to be found in reaching out to other creators, searching, finding, and clicking on their channels, and then watching a video, giving them a comment, thumbsing up, of course, if that makes sense, giving a subscribe, hitting the bell, and then coming back in here to let them know you've done that. Then they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. Brandy's unboxings and more. Good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then if you haven't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And if you have the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther. both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm. So I'll appreciate that also. We are going to go on break for just about 3 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to look at Melody Made. Alright, we're back and we're looking at Melody Made. I also see that the Journals of Awakening is here, so thank you for coming in. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody on the way in, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. And then what we're looking at right now is Melody Made. So this is another creator who's fairly new to the Tuber Chat community, just finding us within the last month or so. But somebody who came into our community just blazing with generosity. They were recently featured for that reason. And today's featured channel is Sea Leg Journeys. But we feature a different channel like these every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I've seen within our community and outside. Facing Reality is here from Jamaica. Good to see you in the house. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours every time we stream, or 4 days a week. We've got creators that come in just quickly to give a thumbs up or say hello. And we've got a few creators that run the stream in the background. I appreciate all that as well. We all know that every bit of interaction helps, of course. Now, we've been on for just over an hour. We're just entering the second half of the stream shortly. We should be here for another hour and 15 or 20 minutes. And then we're going to go and get a look at Gloria's Platter, who is a longtime dear friend of Superchat, and she has been monetized. We're going to go over there and help celebrate with her monetization celebration officially right after Superchat. We'll go over there and raid. So that'll be just over an hour from now. When we go over there, we'll leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so everybody can clean up their connections here. We'll go and raid right after she starts. And we'll join her. So hopefully everybody will come. As well, you will have the ability to meet more friends and family members when you're with Gloria's Platter. So Melody Maid as well is another advocate for helping people grow their channels as well. You'll meet more friends and family members for your channel when you're with her. She does a lot of interesting things on her channel. Neziam Bao, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Now, Melody Maid will do a lot of crafting on her channel, but as well, she does game nights with her audience, and that can include bingo, which apparently is pretty popular, actually. And then I've caught her for a couple of live streams already. She's also doing a lot of shorts videos, but she has a series called Channel Chat Club where she allows people to connect in a similar way to what we're doing here in Superchat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Melody Maid, who's already proven to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that. We'd love to push her a little bit closer. She's officially on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We want to get her a little bit closer to that milestone. Chef Sketty is coming up next. They renewed a membership today. We've got them on the wheel. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. If I can find it, there it is. Chef Sketty's coming up right now. And they actually have a monetization celebration coming up as well. I think they said it's going to be Friday. I'm typically not on YouTube on Fridays very much, but if I'm right, hopefully I'm going to get a chance to get in there. As soon as you've got that set up, I will set a reminder for it. Chef Sketty has over 1,300 subscribers, working on 1,400 now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We see a lot of shorts here, which are pretty random as a matter of fact, but of course Chef Sketty's going to bring us some delicious looking content on their channel. I'm just going to grab one of their latest videos. Turkey poutine, interesting. A turkey leftover idea. Poutine is something that is famously Canadian, where you have fries with gravy and cheese curds as well. And now it's become such a huge thing. I don't know how much it's bleeding out into the other countries around the world, but we're having all kinds of people come up with these interesting recipes for adding things to it. So that'll be interesting to see from Chef Sketty. I hope everybody will check that out. Joyful Julie, it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Chef Sketty's been another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in Superchat for quite some time already. So like I said, we'd love to push them towards the 1,400 subscribers they're thinking about. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels because we are officially in the second half of the stream. We've still got lots of time to go. Like I said, an hour and 15 minutes before we go over to Gloria's Platter. We've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Today's featured channel, by the way, is Sea Legs Journey. If you haven't had a chance to connect with them, I hope you will. Sea Leg Journeys, where they bring us on cruise ships. And then we're going to look at the Stock Explorer right now. They were live this morning. I wasn't able to get in there. I didn't give myself time today. I was working on a couple of other things, getting ready for next weekend. Episode 500 of Superchat is going to be coming up on Saturday, so I hope everybody will join us for that very exciting milestone. And the Stock Explorer is up right now. In the meantime, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then no, Outgoing Azzy, I haven't got you on there yet. After a little while, I'll add some more names to the wheel from our chat list, but it'll probably still be another 20 minutes or half an hour because we got a lot of members on the wheel already and moderators as well. So the Stock Explorer is actually here as a member and a moderator. This is a creator that wants to bring us the stock markets and crypto markets with a level-headed idea from anything including beginner tutorials to advanced topics, if that makes sense. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety in content. They bring it to us through shorts, videos, and live streams. Sometimes they have charts and graphs to show us. There's a lot of friendly conversation here, and then this creator often has product in hand as well. Nora is a very much loved and well-respected creator, the newest member of our moderator squad, and she has been a dear friend for a very long time, somebody who I know has everybody's best interest at heart when they are out there in the YouTube streets. And they bring, you know, I've built quite a friendship with them over a long period of time. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And they're getting close to 1,400 subscribers now. They're already well beyond 1,300. So as well, they've got a second channel here called Tropical Buzz. And this is where the same creator, Nora the Stock Explorer, expects to educate us about plant life and then plant and grow a lot of things of their own. They're already getting involved in collaborations and seed swaps and things like that, which is great. 128 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can motivate this creator by pushing them a little farther towards the 200 they're thinking about. Mitchy Boo, good to see you in the house. That's Mitchell and Dahl with a second channel. And then Starika, good to see you back in the house as well. Truly Miracle is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on for us. It's a recently renamed channel. And hopefully I'm not missing anything in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody is always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. Sure Media Atelier still in the house, and then Truly Miracle is on the screen right now. So this is a creator with 47 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. We know that the road to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as we're all doing as much as we can for each other, then we see channels growing, hitting different milestones like the first 100 and far beyond all the time. So they're bringing us shorts and videos right now. I'm just going to take the latest video that they've got here. It is a Kind bars review. These are very popular. We have them in my area as well. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will give me a chance to see what you've got in that video and catch up with your channel. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. Truly Miracle has been a friend of Superchat for quite some time now, actually. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel coming up. Lori's Vlogs and Shorts is the second channel from Lori's Tech Time. She's been a member for a long, long time. She just moved that over to this new channel right now. We'll see what she's got going on here. On Lori's Vlogs and Shorts, obviously she plans to bring us vlog-type content along with a lot of shorts videos. She's actually also very active on the other social networks too, like Instagram, for instance. So with 83 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the first 100, which we've just talked about. It's great to see that some of her shorts are already getting some serious activity, which is wonderful to see. I'm just going to head over to Lori's Tech Time and we'll get an idea of the creator behind these channels. Now, Lori has been, like I said, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend to Superchat for a long time. And she's on her way towards 1,200 subscribers right now. This original channel from this creator is where she brings us tech reviews of electronic gadgets, which is right up my alley, but she actually introduced us to a subscription service called Gadget Discovery Club, which is really, really cool. And then a lot of the reviews she does here are independents, but she also does a lot of gameplay. She is considerate about picking different types of games and experimenting with different ideas to engage the audience. And then she plays with viewers as well, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Lori's Tech Time is somebody who always engages conversation everywhere they go, which is a great service to any host. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that. So We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Like I said, I'm trying to move a little bit faster now. We still got over an hour to go. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Margie's Crafty Corner just walked in. That's another member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So I'm going to get Margie's Crafty Corner up onto the wheel right now. And Michael the Realist is up. This creator just brought us, what did I just watch? It wasn't this one. I watched something else that was another food review. It wasn't this, was it? Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember what's the last thing I just watched something this morning from Michael the Realist. Anyway, this creator brings us pure opinion, so it's pure variety on their channel as well. And they bring us shorts, videos, and live streams. There are a few friendly warnings there for when we have a little bit of vibrant language, but it's cool that he lets us know when we get there. Michael the Realist has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time now as well, and they're here with us just about every single day. And pardon me, I'm just getting Margie's Crafty Corner onto the wheel right now. If anybody has the ability to share the stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share. The Bud Files is coming up right now. They're also here with us every day. The Bud Files are modern day archaeologists. They uncover history and digitally preserve it through their content, where they typically bring us to ghost towns, abandoned places of different types, cemeteries, and graveyards. And actually what they've got right now is another cemetery review. That's in my catch-up list, but I haven't run that yet. I'm a little bit surprised because I thought that I had gone through my catch-up list, but I think I didn't quite finish. So I've still got that in there. I will catch up with that video, and then as well they've got shorts, a lot of live streams. I'm hoping I can catch them on a live stream again. And this is interesting. I'm sorry that I missed that for a live stream, that's for sure. But you can see there's a bit more variety in the content on this channel, and they are definitely a dynamic couple of creators or family of creators. But they've been longtime friends of Tuber Chat, and they're incredibly supportive, not just here every day. I see them out supporting others all the time. Mason T Vlogs, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I think we've seen that channel before. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. Now we're going to look at Chris and Larry Homestead. And we mentioned them earlier. Hopefully we'll get the Bud Files up towards the 900 they're thinking about. And then Chris and Larry Homestead are coming in. See, I was mistaken. I said 11,000 subscribers earlier. They're already beyond 12. We watched this channel pass the 10,000 subscriber mark. I forget for the life of me. I think they had 9,000 when they first came into the Tuber Chat family. It could have been 7, but I think it was 9. But Chris and Larry Homestead are a large family of creators. They give us a wonderful look at the family life behind the channel. I'm just going to take your essential oils video. It's a little bit longer than the other one. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list for now. Now, Chris and Larry Homestead have a lot of different things going on. So if you're familiar with homesteading channels where you get to see a lot of do-it-yourself videos, a lot of cooking, baking, canning, and possibly even crafting and things like that, then you'll be familiar with what you're going to expect on Chris and Larry Homestead. But like I said, they've got a large family. They also get into making merchandise, which is something I learned a little while after getting into the channel. But they're a Christian family of 10, homeschooling and homesteading their way through life, learning as they go on their mini ranch, raising and selling veggies, critters, and farmstead items. But like I said, they do a lot more on this channel, as you can imagine. So I always say of channels over 3,000 that there must be much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they must have already been through in their YouTube journey. Now, Chris and Larry Homestead, first of all, are inspirational in that way, because they have long passed the 10,000. They continue to grow, but they continue to support other creators on their journey up towards that milestone as well. And I'm really happy to see that somebody with a channel this size is still turning around to support others on their way up as well. So I've got my notification on for the next live stream, which is coming up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That will be actually just after Tuber Chat. You'll be on just as we're probably close to finishing. So we'll see what's going to happen if we've got outgoing as he's expected to have a premiere for tomorrow. If that works out, we'll go over there. If not, we know that Chris and Larry Homestead will be on after Tuber Chat tomorrow. Today we're going to go in another hour and support Gloria's Platter, who's a dear friend to everybody in the Tuber Chat family, and she has been fully monetized. So we're going to go over there and celebrate her monetization celebration right after Tuber Chat. We'll go and raid that. When we get close to the time, about 15 minutes away, I'll start dropping the link over there. Margie's Crafty Corner's up on the screen right now, and I'm going to add some names to our wheel from our chat list now, actually. We always do this. I have a robot in the background called Botissimo that keeps statistics based on how active everybody has been in the chat. More so than how long you're here. Christmas decoration, which is Danforth Avenue Wellness, is going to come up on the wheel. Mike and Rihanna family vlogs. No, they're already on the wheel because, of course, they're a member. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Electronics Studio Plus is going to come up on the wheel. And Outlaw Creative is on there, and we'll get some more names as we need them. Margie's Crafty Corner has just hit 700 subscribers, so it's wonderful to see that they've hit that milestone. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther so that they get that 700 really locked in. I'm just going to take their latest video and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. I wonder, does everybody call, I'm not sure if they're working on, yeah, I can't tell what they're working on here. I've seen a lot of creators working on what I learned to be called junk journals in their channel. I'm not sure if Margie's Crafty Corner has done this yet or not, if that might be what they're starting there or something else. But hopefully everybody will enjoy the shorts, videos, and live streams on this crafting channel. Margie's Crafty Corner came into the Tuber Chat family just over a month ago and has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's mentioned, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. They're just over 1,000 subscribers, but actually already on the road to, well, they're on the road to 1,100, but they're almost there. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is going to bring us pure variety as well. It's nice to see they've got them Christmas decorating going on. From Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada, and they are a dynamic, energetic family, which is true, plus a couple of cats and a few dogs, and they're bringing their adventures from cooking, traveling, as well as all out fun and entertainment, which is absolutely true. They give us a wonderful look at the creators behind the channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that comes in their videos, shorts, and live streams. And hopefully we'll see some new live streams from them soon enough. So, again, for anybody that's new to Tuber Chat, or if you haven't been here many times before, the way that the wheel and the screen work here is I have a robot in the background that automatically keeps an arbitrary calculation about how active everybody's been in the chat, as well as how long you've been here. But it's much more about conversation in the chat. When I need names for the wheel, when we get down to about 5 or 6, I reach over to the robot, it gives me a list, and I add a few more names. So we'll do that again in probably another 5-10 minutes. And it is open to everybody, but it's possible to be here in Tuber Chat for up to 2 hours and still not have your channel on the wheel, whereas it's possible to come in and have your channel added 20 minutes later. It's all based on activity. So you see the avatar on this channel, Happy Lux. He's got his silver play button right there. Happy Lux hit 100,000 subscribers a couple of months ago. He's been a dear friend for a very long time. I met Happy Lux when he was around 10,000 subscribers, and that was about 3 years ago actually. So it's wonderful to see a channel of this size and a creator like this turning around to help others still. He does more growth streams, which is similar to what we do here in Superchat. A lot of reaction videos as well. Now, not everybody can do a reaction to anything and have it fly. That's not how that works. But Happy Lux has mastered the formula for doing the right kinds of reactions for him and found some wild success from that. Like I said, he also does growth streams, so you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. He has been a dear friend for a very long time. He's one of our moderators as well. He's here as often as he can be, which is occasionally, and then now over 112,000 subscribers. Now he's got a second channel, and I'm going to show it to you. This creator comes to us from Luxembourg and Germany, but when we look at Happy Jur, we see his second channel where he does some more reaction videos and a lot of video gameplay. So he's at 1,800, almost 1,900 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. I'm just going to take his latest reaction video and put that in my catch-up list right now. But Happy Jur and Happy Lux, the creator behind this channel, has been truly a dear friend for a long time. And I'll show you an example of some of the generosity that's out there that inspired the idea behind Superchat, what we're doing here right now. When I had met Happy Lux 3 years ago, I had said immediately after, hey, I'm starting a channel very similar to yours. And he didn't say like, no, don't do that, there's too many, go do something else, don't copy me or anything like that. He said, I'll help you build it, which he did. We've gained hundreds of subscribers as a minimum from Happy Lux. But as well, to give you an idea of how that generosity goes even further, when I would start talking to this creator on, because I have a lot of creators that reach out on the other social networks like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but we would talk a little bit, and I would ask, like, hey, when are you doing another live stream? He would say, when can you be available, and I'll do a live stream for you so that you can build up. And I just want to share that story with everybody. I've told it many times before, but I want you to understand the generosity that truly is out there. You hear the stories that I tell about lots of different creators because of the friendships that I've built with them or the time they've spent here in Superchat and the other generosity that I've seen from them. But I hope that you find that inspiring, knowing that that generosity is out there, just waiting for you to find it, right? And that's what Superchat is all about. If all of the generous creators who are truly willing to help each other could find each other, then everybody would be just fine. So VS Speaks Royally is another incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. We'll talk about their content in a quick second. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. I see Bose Pixel is here. Thank you for coming in. Queen's Life is here, which means Meaty is not too far behind. James Money 615 is another creator that is incredibly supportive. Yes, Outlaw Creative. I keep forgetting to mention that, but yeah, YouTube's got these new emojis, which is interesting. And I wonder if everybody's seen the new Q&A poll. Have you seen? So I just put a Q&A in the chat there, and it's just literally to show you if you haven't already seen that feature. But this is another idea, and then I should show everybody something here. So if you look at my, pardon me, VS Speaks Royally, you see on my window here, this is how I keep up with the chat. I've got this on another screen, but now you've got 3 options to choose from. You've got live chat, which I'm always watching, top chat, which is kind of skipping if you've got a really busy live stream going on, and then now you've got the questions so that I can see what they've got going on here if anybody's answering those questions or whatever. That's going to be a great thing for things like interviews and things like that. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then Smallholder Homestead is in the house. and we're talking about VS Speaks Royally. Now, this creator brings us a lot of variety on their channel in shorts, videos, and live streams. They're growing rapidly right now. They've been growing rapidly for a long time, but they're growing extremely rapidly right now. They cover a lot of activity with the royal family, both in videos and live streams. And one of the things that we talk about here in Tuber Chat is engagement in the chat. When you engage in true conversation, you're doing a great service for any host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. That's why we put so much focus on it here in Tuber Chat, and that's why the wheel is run based on activity in the chat, because it's that important, right? And when you engage in true conversation, you're doing a great service. But when you visit VS Speaks Royally, you're going to find these live streams with a very engaged conversation going on. And VS Speaks Royally does a great job of leading that conversation while they're running the live stream by staying well versed and up to date on their subject. As well, VS Speaks Royally is another creator that I describe as being incredibly supportive and seeming to be everywhere all the time. They are constantly supporting other creators and engaging true conversation everywhere that they go. So I know everybody must be very grateful for that. If you haven't already connected to them, I hope you will. We'd love to push them towards the 3,400 subscribers that they're thinking about. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Pardon me, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to look at Outlaw Creative right now and see what they've got going on their channel. Outlaw Creative, we've seen many times before. This is a channel with 640 subscribers. We'd love to push them towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I know I'm behind with them, so what I'm going to do is take your dumpster haul video. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. Dumpster diving is a popular niche or genre on YouTube, both in channels and creators who engage in it occasionally. But Outlaw Creative is going to bring a lot of variety on their channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. They want to do dumpster diving, things that are gaming related, and then a lot of other variety as well. So obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them, and like I said, we want to push them towards the 700 that we know that they're thinking about. It's great that they're bringing us shorts, videos, and live streams. So lots of different variety and content to watch when we get there. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. John H. Shelton is coming up right now from the UK. This creator's actually got a couple of channels. First of all, we see them here with over 7,400 subscribers. And you know that I always say of channels of this size that there must be much to be learned from as well as entertained and inspired by because of what they must have already been through in their YouTube journey. We can all imagine what it takes to get to 7,000 subscribers. John H. Shelton I describe as more of an almost filmmaker because he does so many different things on his channel. There's reviews, there's poetry, there's song, there's gameplay, there's just literally like all kinds of variety. They happen to be a huge Godzilla fan, so you'll find a bit of that on their channel, and they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. When you get to their second channel, Mr. Shelton TV, you also see more variety from this same creator. So I'm just going to grab their latest video here, put it in my catch-up list as well. They're officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. First Floor Audio, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We actually had a super chat that was dropped yesterday to put your channel on. That was interesting. First Floor Audio has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Panama City is here as well, and we're going to look at Electronic Studio Plus and see what they've got going on their channel for today. Electronic Studio Plus is somebody we're still getting to know. They've got 11 subscribers right now. We'd love to encourage this creator by pushing them a little bit farther. We know that the road towards the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as we're all doing as much as we can for each other, everybody will be just fine. We see channels growing, hitting different milestones like the first 100 and far beyond all the time. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety and content on this channel. Another fellow Canadian, actually, and then they've got some shorts to go along with their videos right now. Hopefully you keep those up, and then those will start getting some activity for you as well. I'm gonna spin the wheel one more time. We move faster as the stream goes on. We've still got 45 minutes to go before we're gonna go and visit Gloria's platter for her monetization celebration. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, I'll appreciate it greatly, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm. So we're going to go for another break for about 3 minutes. We're going to come back and look at Frasball Collects. All right, we're back and we're looking at Frasball Collects, who brings us numismatic collectible coins. Just trying to get a couple more names onto our wheel right now. Hyper Blitz, Just Andrea, and Mason T Vlogs are all on the wheel. We will get to as many channels as we can in the next 40 minutes or so before we go over to Gloria's Platter for her monetization celebration. You will be able to meet more friends and family members for your channel when you're over there, and in about 20 minutes from now I'll start dropping the link for that. We can go over there and raid. And in the meantime, like I said, we'll put as many channels on the screen. We will get to as many as we can. We don't get to everybody every day, but we try. So we're going to move a little bit faster now. Frazball Collects, like I said, brings us numismatic collectible coins. Pardon me, I did see the notification for this come up today. So I'm just going to grab this video, put it in my catch-up list. And Frazball Collects, when I roll over their videos, you see the coins that they're talking about here, and they'll give us the story behind these numismatic collectible coins. I know these are available probably in most countries. You'll recognize, if not these exact coins, things like it. And there's always a story and a presentation package that comes along with these, but I know a lot of people give these as gifts or family heirlooms and things like that. So Frazball Collects will help us understand these collectible coins, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Almost 800 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. Frazball Collects is a loyal and dedicated supporter, not to mention a generous creator, to say the least. They've been a member with Superchat for a long time. Just Andrea is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on for today. They've been a longtime friend of Superchat as well, and I know I'm behind. It's been a while since we've visited each other, but that's okay. I'm going to grab one of your latest videos right now, and let me see what I can get. Some of these look like polarizing content. I'm just going to skim through your videos. I'll just take the latest one. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your channel. Make sure I don't fall any farther behind. Just Andrea has 697 subscribers. It's great to see that they're bringing us shorts, videos, and live streams. It's pure variety on this channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. You can see this is a dynamic creator for sure. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Smallholder Homestead is coming up right now. This is another channel that was recently featured on Superchat. Today's featured channel is Sea Leg Journeys. They bring us cruise ships. Smallholder Homestead, of course, comes to us from the Homesteading community of channels. I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos. This looks like is this a concert or a festival or something of that sort? I'll be interested to see what they've got here. Smallholder Homestead is a creator that I recently learned a little bit more about just by going through some of their content again. This is why I like featuring channels on Superchat as well, is because over time I get to know the channels, but by watching content I get to know what the channels are about, and often a bit about the creators. I know it's not appropriate for every channel to have the creator behind the channel in the videos, right? But when they are, I do enjoy that. And on Smallholder Homestead, it's a heartwarming thing to see the encouragement that goes on between parents and children and family, you know, in different ways, and we get a look at that from Smallholder Homestead. So hopefully everybody will see what I'm talking about when you get there. They've got 8 children, so another large family, and then as well they're on a 1/4 acre homestead, but they're engaging in homesteading activities and sharing that journey with us. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm glad to see that Smallholder Homestead got their handle, and they're telling me that that's actually a concert video, Light on a Hill. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't know if the concert is called Light on a Hill or if the band or performer is called Light on a Hill, but we'll see. I'll see it when I watch it. And then Frazball Collects we already saw. Let me just get their name off the wheel. We'll spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen right away. And again, we got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. If anybody's listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please stay active in the chat, because that's how you get added onto the wheel. I'll add some names right now, as a matter of fact. Again, Really Haunted Places is coming up, and this is a channel from a creator that brings us 3 different channels, as a matter of fact. Now, Really Haunted Places is interesting. They're going to bring us top 7 stories for a lot of haunted things, and it's interesting to see how these channels are, or how these videos are put together. So I hope you'll visit to see what I'm talking about here. And then they've got another couple of channels that we'll look at as well, called USA Scratchers and Good Cemeteries Gone Bad. I'm just gonna grab another couple of channels for the wheel. Facing Reality is going to come up, of course. And again, if anybody's listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, just please stay active in the chat, and we'll get you onto the wheel and the screen right away. You can literally say anything at all, and I'll make sure you get added. Bose Pixel, First Floor Audio, and Facing Reality are all on the wheel now, and I'll look forward to adding some more channels as well. Really Haunted Places also, like I said, has these other 2 channels. When we look at Good Cemeteries Gone Bad, we see similar videos, but in a slightly different genre. 590 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. You're obviously going to meet more friends and family members when you're on this channel as well. And USA Scratchers is where they bring us lottery ticket scratching, which is a huge genre in YouTube. And I'm just going to skim through their videos here. I think I'm fairly caught up. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them and seeing, especially some of these wins that they've got in their lottery ticket scratching videos. And then, yes, First Floor Audio. We've seen that a few times, where I say you can literally say anything at all. People do, and then they get added to the wheel. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Baron's in the house. Good to see you here. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And Christmas Decoration is coming up right now. They change their channel name just about every single day. This is Danforth Avenue Wellness, actually. Let me see if it'll come up if I type that in. Yeah, there they are. Christmas Decoration with a cherry on top. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Master Arts, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And when we look at Danforth Avenue Wellness, got their handle. They've got over 1,000 subscribers now, but they're working on actually 1,100. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've got videos and shorts for us to see. A lot of variety here. I can see I'm behind. I'm just going to grab one of your latest Christmas decoration videos and put that in my catch-up list. This is an incredibly supportive channel, so you'll see them out there. You'll recognize the avatar, but they change their channel name almost every day, and they are out visiting other channels. You'll see them in other live chats, whether it's premieres or live streams. I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other, but this is actually a creator that supports on all of my channels, as far as I remember. So hopefully everybody will get that kind of support coming back from them after you connect with them as well. And then pardon me while I'm just addressing something quickly here. We're just keeping an eye on Gloria's platter. She's got a monetization celebration coming up in another half hour or so, and we're gonna go over there and raid. So I'm gonna start dropping the link in a little while, not too long from now. Anybody can hop over there early because of course it's a live stream. The chat will already be running, and we want to help them celebrate that important milestone. So let's spin the wheel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time. Mason T Vlogs is a new channel for Tuber Chat, and I am happy to be introducing this channel. They got 677 subscribers right now. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your top 10 video here, and I'm going to put this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're also got our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're here 4 days a week, typically Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then one day during the week. This week we're going to skip a midweek stream because episode 500 is coming up on Saturday. So hopefully everybody can join us for that as well. The Paranormal Polynesian, yes, the Paranormal Polynesian Travel. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Annabelle TV's on the wheel right away because they happen to be a member, of course. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. And again, we've got another half hour to go before Gloria's Platter is coming on. Hyper Blitz is on the wheel. Thank you so much for the positive words. We looked at Melody Made earlier, so let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen in a second here. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It'll help get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share. All that fluff and stuff from Australia is in the house. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Scratch and PPA, for letting know the time. Yeah, it should be 4 p.m. Eastern. That's the most typical time that we run on Saturdays. It will probably be an overwhelmingly busy day, as the 100 episodes typically are. But it's a wonderful milestone. So it's been 2.5 years, but we managed to hit 500 live streams. The intention when we started Tuber Chat was, you'll notice that the live streams have always been numbered 000, 001, and this and that. The intention is to do 1,000 of these, and then we'll see where the channel is going to go from there. But the intention is to always stay where we are and maybe expand the content, but not change the channel and what we're doing. So we'll see. Another 2.5 years from now, we expect to hit episode 999 in the summer of 2025. So I hope everybody will still be with us then. It's very possible. Facing Reality is here right now with 1,100, almost 1,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards that milestone. Facing Reality's got a lot of variety and content. I can't believe how far behind I am. I thought I just caught up with you. I'm just going to take your latest video, put it into my catch-up list. We'll probably set up a raid with Facing Reality in the coming weeks. As well, I've got my notification on for a premiere that you've got coming up in a couple of days. Facing Reality comes to us from Jamaica. She mentions in her banner bringing us positive messages in a fun way. She does that both in her content here in the Tuber Chat live streams and everywhere she goes as well. This is another creator who I run into constantly while I'm out supporting other creators. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She always engages conversation. This is another creator who is not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way. And I always appreciate inducing or enticing conversation that way here in Tuber Chat, because the more we talk about different ideas or issues that we notice, then the more we can make better decisions for our videos and channels, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So hopefully everybody will connect with Facing Reality, and like I said, push them towards the 1200 they're thinking about. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's meant for me to see, I hope you'll mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. All that fluff and stuff comes to us from Australia, another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I've got some notifications on for some live streams that they're going to run tomorrow and Monday. Now, whether I'll catch them or not is another story, because our time zones are so far off. You can see that those fall at 2:15 a.m. for me. I'm usually snoring like crazy by that time. All that fluff and stuff has got over 1,800 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 1,900 they're thinking about. This creator brings us a lot of activity on the water, as a matter of fact. They've brought us snorkeling, mud crabbing, reef fishing, and out live on the boat. Actually, they've started producing a lot of content on their channel. They got a lot of shorts. Great to see you're getting activity there. But then as well, they've done a lot of cooking live streams and other things as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. I'm just whipping through the videos for a quick second, and all that fluff and stuff, like I said, has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, but a dear friend for a long time. They bring fun everywhere that they go. All that fluff and stuff is very supportive to other creators, but they always engage conversation here in Tuber Chat as well, and for that I'm grateful. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I put Mitchy Boo and Samantha's Lifestyle Mantha on the wheel now. Annabelle TV is coming up, and this is a creator who also brings fun everywhere that they go. A little bit of comedy comes with that. That can be when they're visiting other channels, like here in Tuber Chat, or in their own content on their channel, which bring us shorts, videos, and live streams. What you're going to find from Annabelle TV is a lot of variety. So sometimes they'll bring us a garden update or an unboxing review, but typically what they do more than anything else is mukbang style product reviews and challenges, and those are often collaborations with other channels. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm going to take actually their latest video, which is a little bit of a different type of video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. And Annabelle TV right now has almost they're over 700 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 800 they're thinking about. The other thing that I don't talk about enough lately is these featured channels, right? So they've got a lot of featured channels on their front page. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page like Annabelle TV has, I hope you'll let me know so I can return the favor, because we absolutely do that. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Kristen Walton is coming up right now. This is my love. She is here both as a moderator and a member. Pardon me. We live close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. Kristen Walton has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. And she actually had some wild success with a shorts video hitting over 20,000 views just today. You can see, actually, here's a perfect example. Scratch and PPA will like this because I don't think he got as much snow as we did. But Scratch and PPA is only about an hour and a half away from us. But this is an example of what we're looking at. That's Kristen's car. And we were out there yesterday for what felt like a couple of hours, pulling that snow off of everything. You can see the snow still falling while she's filming it. But is that a wonderful sight to wake up to? So hopefully she'll make sure I don't get a copyright strike for that. But I just wanted to show everybody that because it's hilariously horrifying, right? Forensic Mystics, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a recently renamed channel from Wine Time, Crime Time, the same creator, Cassie. behind Oracles and Beyond. So I've got you on the wheel right away. They happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So Kristen Welton does a lot of beauty on her channel. She does a lot of product reviews, unboxings, a lot of sponsored videos. Shorts she's had great success with. This is the third time now that she's hit almost 20 or 30,000 views on these. So she posts a lot of this stuff, and then as well, you'll notice that presentation is on the forefront of her mind because she's got these bright, bold headshots on her thumbnails which match the banner and avatar and color scheme. I think that's going to pay off for this creator, and branding, of course, right? Lots of featured channels on the front page, and she brings shorts and live streams as well. Some of her live streams involve collaborations with other creators, including interviews, so hopefully everybody will enjoy those as well. So she's long past now 1,600 subscribers. We were talking about that the other day. She's gained, 50 subscribers today, I think, something like that, from that shorts video. And she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. So I hope everybody will connect with Kristen Welton. And yes, First Floor Audio. You've been on the wheel for a while. I've had you on the wheel for quite some time, actually. Forensic Mystics is coming up right now. And look at that luck, right? This is what I'm talking about. As a member, they get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. But it's possible, even like for every user, or for everybody who's here in Superchat, for every participant in the Superchat live streams, it's possible to be here for over 2 hours and still not be on the wheel. It's also possible to be here only for a few minutes and get added, typically 15 or 20 minutes based on engagement in the chat. But members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat, no matter what. So Forensic Mystics is a second channel now where they're expanding the content to bring us true crimes, true mysteries, paranormal twists. And this is from Cassie and Akashi, if I'm pronouncing that right. Forgive me if I'm not. So, and thank you, First Floor Audio. And First Floor Audio makes me laugh. And then Cassie is from Oracles and Beyond. And this is a channel that brings us Oracle readings more than anything else. She's expanded the content on this channel too for a lot of videos and shorts. I'm just going to grab another video. Hobbs Horror, I just want to see what you did for them. That's another creator. And they've got some shorts videos as well. It's great to see that some of these are picking up some activity. Hopefully that continues. And then they've got the live streams, which I'm most familiar with. I'm going to take the latest replay and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list as well. Now, when you can catch Cassie for one of these live streams, you'll find Oracle readings. And part of me, I'm laughing because one of my favorite songs over the last few months has been Big Energy by Lotto, and that song has something similar to the line here from Oracles and Beyond. And forgive me, because that's the first time I'm noticing it, if you've done that before. Big Deck Energy, because they've got a lot of different decks to go through while they give you these tarot readings, and that can give you some insight as to what's been going on in your life, what might be happening now, and what might be to come. And it's not just from Cassie that you get these readings. She's actually got friends that come on as well, so you can get different perspectives. So it's a very unique twist on the idea of Oracle readings. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Cassie's been a dear friend for a long time, an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. I think we've been connected for 2 years now. And you'll get a warm welcome when you join that channel, and you'll meet more friends and family members over there while you're with her, especially for the live streams as well. So I'm going to take channels kind of one at a time, adding on to the wheel now, as we're down to about 20 minutes before Gloria's Platter is going to start their monetization celebration. We're going to go over there and raid. I'll drop the name. I'll drop the link shortly. Bose Pixel brings us a lot of beauty and fashion. They're another friend that's been with TuberChat for probably a couple of years. They were with us again the other day. They've recently updated their banner and their avatar, but you can see that presentation is on the forefront of their mind. They've got this look that goes on through their thumbnails. And forgive me, I know I'm behind on the channel. I just got through a video yesterday. I'm going to grab another one for today. But like I said, they've been a longtime friend, and you can see the consistency that they've had on this channel literally for all of this time. The red lines usually don't show for more than a year, but that one says like a year ago. We've probably seen more of these, and you can see that this creator's got consistency on their mind. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety on this channel. They're talking about travel as well now, and they've got some shorts videos, and some of these are really picking up some steam as well, so that's great. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Bose Pixel. Like I said, a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. They've been with us for a long time now. Let's spin the wheel. And if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And First Floor Audio is coming up right now. This is a talented music producer who is going to bring us music while they live stream. Sometimes they're performing, sometimes they're actually writing and producing, and we're able to interact with them and influence them during the creative process. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing what I'm talking about. They've got 626 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them towards the 700 that they're thinking about. The music that they produce is available on the channel to be enjoyed and listened to, and they've started a new series of live streams as well called Radio 1FA, and this is where we're able to see First Floor Audio's music in a rotating loop, which is kind of cool. And I'm actually impressed by this particular creator because of the diversity in the styles of music that they're able to produce, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you get there. First Floor Audio is here with us just about every single day. They always engage conversation, for which I'm grateful as well, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back to them after you connect with them. We'd love to push them, like I said, towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Yeah, there you go, First Floor Audio. If anybody has not already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. I'm going to get Samantha's Lifestyle Mantha up on the screen right now, but I'm going to put Outgoing Azzy onto the wheel along with the paranormal Polynesian Travel. We'll get them onto the wheel right now, and I'll take channels one by one from now. We'll get through as many as we can in the next 15 minutes. I've pinned the link already for Gloria's Platters monetization celebration. Everybody will be welcome to meet more friends and family members while we're over there. We're going to raid right after Tuber Chat, and I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes after we're done, so that everybody can clean up their connections here, but anybody can go over there whenever you would like. Annabelle TV, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. We just looked at that channel, but yes. So Outgoing Azzy, yeah, it's while I'm live streaming on Tuber Chat, it's difficult for me to be able to describe the exact process and how to set up a premiere. But I wonder if there's something I can try to do for that. I don't think there is right this second, actually. So we'll have to talk about that after, but thank you, Outgoing Azzy. We're considering the idea of maybe raiding tomorrow if he can get his premiere set up. When we look at Samantha's Lifestyle Mantha, we see a creator who's fairly new to the Tuber Chat family. They've just been with us. I think it's over a month now. I'm not sure if it's quite as long as a couple of months, but Samantha's Lifestyle's with us frequently. Now, I've just set my notification for a premiere that they've got going on today. Actually, in just a few hours, about 4 hours from now, we're going to have brand new content on this channel. It looks like a positive video as well. And then Samantha's lifestyle is from Jamaica as well. Mother of 2 awesome children, and they want to share everything about their health, things they've been through, what it's like raising a set of teenager twins, which has to be a handful, and then fake cooking shows and some vlogs, so that'll be interesting. 400 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 they're thinking about. And then thank you so much, First Floor Audio, for the shares. I really do appreciate that. Oh yes, Annabelle TV's at the top of the activity list now, and then knocked a little bit of more life off of the stream boss there. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen right now. And Mitchy Boo is coming up. This is the same creator from Mitchell and Doll. We'll look at both of their channels. They've been another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're here with us frequently. And Mitchy Boo right now has almost 4,500 subscribers. You know that I say of channels of this size that there must be much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they must have already been through in their YouTube journey. And then Outgoing Azzy, I'll let me think about if there's something I can do with that. Yeah, when your channel comes up, I'll do that, if I can. And then thank you, Oracles and Beyond, for that extra thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Mitchy Boo is going to bring cooking, shopping, and lifestyle videos in pure variety. I'm just going to grab the latest video that they've got. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list, and that'll be an interesting one to see. An antioxidant drink. I wonder if she's got beets in there or if it's something else. I'm thinking beets just because it's purple. Let me show you Mitchell and Doll. And this is the second channel from the same creator. They've got 2,400 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on this channel. They got some shorts that are really hitting a few views here, right? 20,000 on this one that they just put out not long ago, another 5,000. So they're doing spectacularly. Hopefully that continues. We get more variety on this channel, and then I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos and put that into my catch-up list here so that I can get caught up on this channel as well. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them on both of their channels. And I'm going to drop the link one more time for Gloria's Platters live stream. And they'll be starting shortly. Anybody can hop over there anytime because the live chat's already running, of course. And then, the Paranormal Polynesian Travel says a second channel. So that's something I never want to recommend to anybody because, you know, we all know how much work it takes to run one channel. For most of us, it's probably more work than we thought before we started. But then as well, I can tell you from somebody who runs many different channels that it is overwhelming. You'll notice my personal channel is always behind because I'm doing things for other channels before my own. The only exception is Superchat, which is extremely consistent, right? But it can be a lot of work. One of the things I recommend for anybody that's got any kind of a variety channel is if you're considering expanding into a second channel, one of the things that might be an idea is to try a series of videos. I recommend 10 or 12 episodes of a series that you can try on your original channel and see if they fly. And if it's something you enjoy doing, you think you can be consistent, and it's starting to work for you, then you can start another channel and you'll be much more confident about the idea that it's the right decision. So I'm not, I try not to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do here in Tuber Chat for the most part, even if I slip and it sounds that way. What I really want to do is just engage conversation here so that we can all bounce ideas off each other and make the best decisions for our channels and videos, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. It's Our Abundant Life is in the house. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, their channel will be up next. The Paranormal Polynesian Travel is up right now. And I thought we were already connected, so forgive me, I must be mistaken about this. This might be the first time that we're putting this channel on the screen here. So I see you've got a premiere. I'm going to set the notification for that. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to grab one of your latest videos and put that in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're usually here 4 days a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and 1 extra day during the week as well. Today's featured channel, by the way, is Sea Leg Journeys. I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. I'm dropping the link for Gloria's Platters monetization celebration coming up, and It's Our Abundant Life. Thank you. No, I'm happy to put your channel up on the screen, especially for a super chat like that. They've actually taken over our Stream Boss position as well, which is that video game life meter under my camera. Every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the Stream Boss. The last person to knock that out becomes the Stream Boss and gets a little bit of extra exposure, as we've seen. It's Our Abundant Life dropped a super chat. They've done this countless times already, and they've only been with us for what's getting on maybe a couple of months. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat. I've been through a bunch of their content because we already featured them. I always feature channels based on impact and generosity that I see within our community. It's Our Abundant Life is going to bring us a lot of variety. You might find anything from horseback riding to indoor kitchen activities. They give us a wonderful look at the family life behind the channel. They've got 66 subscribers right now, so we'd love to push them a little bit farther on their road to the first 100. We know that that's more challenging than ever these days, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we can for each other, we see channels growing, passing milestones like the first 100 all the time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to It's Our Abundant Life, and like I said, for the short time that we've gotten to know them, we see incredible generosity from these creators, and I find it inspiring. And I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to them so you can get some of that support coming back to you as well. Now, Outgoing Azzy's coming up right now, so what I'm going to do is something a little bit different here. If you want to mark the time, we are 2 hours and about 26 minutes into episode number 498 of Tuber Chat. And what we're going to do is show now how to set up a premiere if I can. I'm going to try to get into this with some content that I've got. So I've got an unlisted video, and maybe I can do this. So when you've got your content on your channel, this is of course easier to do on a computer. You can take this video and hit this schedule button, and you see at the bottom it says this video will be private before publishing. You set the date and time, and you can click on set as premiere. When you click the button that pops up then that says set up as premiere, you get the opportunity to set a couple of parameters here. So all you really need to worry about that's important is the theme is going to automatically pick one. You can pick a different one if you want to. And the countdown length, I recommend to everybody in almost every case to be setting 5 minutes as the intro, because that gives more time to more people to get into your premiere before it runs. And so hopefully that's helpful. It's a very quick look at what you can do to set up a premiere after your video's already uploaded. And we're expecting to rate a premiere for Outgoing Azzy tomorrow if they can get that one set up. I'm just going to take one of his latest videos, put that into my catch-up list, and you'll see that Outgoing Azzy is an extremely outgoing and dynamic creator. Let me spin the wheel. Clarabelle and family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to almost everybody. I've got time for at least these last 3 channels. Hyper Blitz is coming up right now. This is another gaming channel. This creator's with us almost every single day. They are also on the road to the first 100. They're more than halfway there. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that 100. And Hyper Blitz is always here in the chat, engaging conversation, saying hello to creators, a loyal and dedicated supporter for sure. They've been with us almost every day since finding us just a few months ago as well. I'm going to grab another video from them just to give them a few watch minutes here. I'm going to put that into my catch-up list, and within the next 24 hours or so I'll get through that list and run that video for them. I'm going to spin the wheel again. We'll get to another channel, and we're going to look at Baron. Now for Baron, that's another popular name for a channel, difficult to find, so I'm just going to use my browser history to get to that, and I'll show you the handle if you want to catch this creator. When you're looking for Baron, you might have to put quotes around it. You might have to tell YouTube you're looking for channels with your filters, and then just match that avatar and you'll get to our Baron. This is another creator who's been here as a member for quite some time. We always add members to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. They're bringing us shorts, videos, and live streams. They post every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and I'm just going to grab one of their latest videos and put this into my catch-up list, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 500 subscribers that they're thinking about. So we'll spin the wheel, and we're going to get Come Hither with Heather up on the screen. We're just spinning the wheel for fun right now. And then I'll have to look at it after Outgoing Azzy. If you're able to get it set up, then we'll be able to rate it tomorrow. If not, then we'll just try again. And then Sabri GT, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house right now. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Our moderators are going to knock out any messages in the chat that are self-promoting. So whenever you come in and just kind of mention your own channel name, the moderators will knock that out. Don't worry about that too much. We just want to make sure that everybody here is supporting each other first, knowing that that support comes back to you afterwards. And when we look at Come Hither with Heather, we see a channel that brings us paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned locations. And this is another incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter that comes to us from Australia, actually. Now, they bring shorts, videos, and live streams, but I've seen this creator expand their content into shout-out videos. I actually joined them on panel once as well while they were advocating for watch hours for Scratch and PPA, who's long since been monetized, but I'm always happy to see that kind of generosity. They're approaching 800 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, and their partner, Werner's Adventures, also has a channel that brings us more explorations of abandoned locations, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and finding similar content. You'll find these creators together, sometimes even streaming together. So forgive me for the channels that we did not get to today. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. We are always here for 2 to 2.5 hours, and that's 4 days a week usually. Hopefully everybody will get ready to join us next Saturday for episode number 500. It's a wonderful milestone. It's going to be a stream similar to what we do every day here, not like what I did for the first 4 100s. And we will add in a surprise though, so hopefully everybody will look forward to that. We're going to go over to Gloria's platter right now. She's got a live stream that's going to be starting her monetization celebration. I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections here, and then we'll go over and raid. The live redirect is already set up if you have your autoplay on. Thanks everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.